I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime, and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like
Optimus Prime.
I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Jason Roby calling it for you, along with the highlight guy himself, Steve Cody. He's the man on the moving pictures. And you are watching Northeast Junior High football action. It is the Portsmouth Clippers and the Nashua Cougars. It's the youth varsity level. Game number 2 of 6 here on the highlight guy. You can see the Nashua Cougars sideline as the Cougars head out onto the field in their black uniforms with Columbia numbers. And across the way, the Portsmouth Clippers wearing the Portsmouth Clipper high school colors. The North Titans and the Portsmouth Clippers had a great game over in Portsmouth this week. Nashua coming away with a 28-21 victory over the Clippers to keep their playoff hopes alive. And we will see the youth varsity in action right now. The Clippers will be in their, I guess you would call them gold, with their scarlet numbers. Steve Cody called it what'd you call it, a mustard look, almost a spicy brown mustard maybe. How's that? Cougars will get the ball first. You can see pink on all of the teams down there. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and referees will be using pink whistles, and the players will adorn pink socks and wristbands, some of them. All right, the Cougars set up shop 1st and 10 from their own 35. A little power off to the right side, and trying to break contain, and breaks an arm tackle there is number 28. Still keeps his feet moving and churning a great run. That was number 28, Taden Bong, around the right side. And we do have a penalty flag on the 40. We're going to get a personal foul face mask call against the Clippers. So they're going to tack on some yardage after the penalty. It'll be a 15-yard variety, so a good first down run by Bong around the right side, and we'll add 15 more to that one. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars. They are now in the Clipper territory. They'll set up shop 1st and 10 at the Clipper 44-yard line. So a good individual effort there by Bong as he came around the home sideline, generated some first down offense. They'll set up under center in a wishbone formation. Straight dive up the gut it goes, and kind of a quick hitter by number 15. I believe it was number 15, Orion Roberts, and Roberts barrels ahead. Great first down pickup. It'll be 2nd and 5. So the quick hitter opens up the playbook for the Cougars on this 2nd down play. You have a lot of options on 2nd and 5. Beautiful day here at Stello Stadium, sun-splashed field. Shadows coming from the light standards. And they'll run a little power play off to the left side. Lead blocked by number 4, and a good one. But he is going to get stacked up there. Leading the charge was number 12 for the Clippers, Camden Sparks. It was a good initial run by number 2, Jonah Alonzo Bookman, with a lead block out there from number 4, Jermaine Rucker Jr. No gain on the play. We'll call it 3rd down and 5, maybe even a loss of a half a yard on the play. So the Cougars will probably opt to go for it on 4th down. So they need to get about 6 yards in 2 plays here. Saw a good first game this morning as Cougars came up just short, but maybe outplaying Derry in that second half. Lost 22-0 in the first one. They're going to blow this one dead. I think we're going to get a false start. Yeah, legal procedure on the offense will back them up 5. So 3rd down and 10 now for the Cougars. Clock will wind inside of 11 minutes to go in the first quarter. It is the Portsmouth Youth Varsity taking on the Nashua Cougars Youth Varsity. Wishbone behind the quarterback. Barking signals is number 12, Anthony McCarthy. He'll swing, pass it out. Pass is complete to number 2, Jonah Alonzo Bookman. He heads to the right side, breaks one tackle, gets a block from his teammates, reverses field, and again, still on the move. Horse collar down, around, and inside the 25-yard line. You'll go back and watch that one on the highlight guy as Jonah Alonzo Bookman. And he got some help from his friends down around the right side. Some good blocking there by the Cougars to keep the play alive, and they will move the sticks. So huge 3rd down pass completion. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the Clipper 25-yard line. Of course, the coaches are allowed inside the huddle at this level, so he'll break the huddle and run up to the line of scrimmage. Once again in that double tight end wishbone alignment. McCarthy under center, calling signals. And we're going to get another illegal procedure call. Motion in the backfield. They were going back to that fullback dive play. Ryan Roberts had the play blown dead before he could get ahead of steam. North and south. So 1st down and 15 now for the Cougars. It has just hit the 10 o'clock hour here in Nashua, our second of 6 games. Same formation, 4-man front, a 4-4 defense employed. And I think this time the Cougars got the defense to jump, so they'll get that 5 yards back. A neutral zone infraction. Encroachment against the defense. So they'll regain that 5-yard penalty, and it will be a 1st and 10. So much ado about nothing. Cougars in their power eye, or rather their wishbone formation. You can see it looks like a wishbone behind the quarterback. And they dive the ball straight ahead, and Orion is still running. The Clippers couldn't find him. Great wedge blocking employed there by the Cougars. And I think it was Orion Roberts who was just kind of surprised that nobody had brought him down and kept the feet churning, and he picks up a nice chunk on 1st down. But he fumbled the ball, unfortunately, there, and the Clippers came away with it. So as much as looked like 33 got the recovery, that was Chase Walters. So as much as the Clippers look fooled defensively, this announcer was fooled up here. If not for the keen eyesight of one Steve Cody, I'd still think the Cougars had the ball. So 1st and 10 for the Clippers. They'll set up shop on their own 20-yard line. And I even have a screen up here. It's been a long weekend, Steve. All right, these second and third graders, a couple of 4th graders sprinkled in. Run goes to the outside, and finally tackled out of bounds there was number 32 for the Clippers. That was Dylan Moore. Good pursuit by the Cougar defense to minimize that gain. Just a pickup of a yard, maybe 2 on the play. It'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 8 from just inside the 22-yard line. Clippers come out in a double tight end look, wing to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, quarterback under center, barking signals. Little toss, counter action, ball's on the carpet, and it gets fallen on right there. We'll see who recovered that fumble. That's big number 52, and he gets up out of the pile. That was Logan Roig, and Roig, the beneficiary of a great stick in the backfield. Somebody got penetration and hit that back, knocking and jarring that ball loose. You'll watch that back on the highlight guy. Good penetration by the Cougar defense to create the turnover. So the Clippers give it right back. 1st and 10 for Nashua on the Clipper 21-yard line. I saw that one, Steve. I believe Steve Cody was mouthing the words, "Wake up, old man." And there it is. Now you heard him in the background. 1st and 10 for Nashua. They'll split an end out to the right side. They'll still stay in their same formation. They'll try to get the edge, and this time hauled down from behind, and no call. Looked like it could have been a horse collar tackle, but none coming. That'll give us a chance to tell you to stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live streams. Subscribe to THG Sports Network. Never miss out on our YouTube channel, and the games that you want to see, just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, click the buy button. For the YouTube, search The Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. And EarthTech Systems, they're a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. Double tight end employed. Here comes, a little counter action. Quarterback will keep it around the left side. Bumps into his own man. We got a penalty called. It was a good defensive play by number 22, Graham Aboud, as he wrestled down the quarterback. The keeper around the left side, that was number 12, Anthony McCarthy, will check the flag. Referees will converse at about the 25-yard line. You can see there the flag is on the 26 on the hash mark. And they'll work their way through it. We'll get an explanation here. We're going to get a holding call against the offense. So it's going to replay the down, and they'll back them up 10 yards on a spot foul. And that'll give us a chance to thank our newest sponsor and welcome them to the team. That's Luke's Bar and Grill. Founded in 2019, Luke's Bar and Grill has grown quickly thanks to loyal guests and an incredible staff. Their mission is to provide a welcoming space with great food, refreshing drinks, and an atmosphere that always feels like home. Whether you're here for dinner, drinks, or just to unwind, Luke's is constantly evolving to make every visit better. Find them at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. That's Luke's Bar and Grill. Luke's is L-U-K-S, barandgrill.com. Double tight end, Wishbone employed. Rolling out to the right. Swing pass. Pass is complete, but on the knees, and that is, you cannot get up from your knees. Once they're down, they are down. Another flag will fly. We'll have to check that one. And I think that one also going to go against the Cougars. Another holding call. That's going to be declined. So they'll take the down. It'll be third down, and we'll call it 20, 21, 22 yards. And give us a chance to talk about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. All right, huge third down play coming up for the Cougars. They'll run a sweep to the left side. Good job of pursuing around the left and not going to quite make it back to the line of scrimmage is number 2 for the Cougars, Jonah Alonzo Bookman. Good job by the Clippers coming up from the outside. Leading the charge was number 33, Chase Walters, and number 12, Camden Sparks. So fourth down coming up for the Cougars. Not a lot of plays in the playbook for 4th and 20. It looks like they're going to concede the fourth down, and they're going to give the Clippers the ball 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line, 20-yard line rather. And speaking of the Cougars, they're a non-profit organization created to give every child the opportunity to reach their greatest potential in youth football before they head to high school. They work hand in hand with Nashua High School North coaches to ensure the athletes are ready to compete at the high school level by the time they arrive, giving them the greatest opportunity to continue to excel beyond high school. To learn more, go to their website at NashuaCougars.net. That is NashuaCougars.net. So some discussion on the field here as the referees will talk it over. So we're going to get water. I think we have come to the end of the first quarter. We are scoreless here so far from Mata Field at Stellos Stadium. They'll switch ends of the field, and that'll give us a chance to talk about Earth Tech Systems. They are a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex of projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge design and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. And hey, stay up to date with all the Highlight Guys' upcoming live stream. Subscribe to THG Sports Network and our YouTube channel today and never miss out on the games you want to see. Just go to thehighlightguy.com, choose the live stream page, and click the buy button. For YouTube, search The Highlight Guy and hit subscribe. We thank you in advance. First play of the second quarter coming up. Portsmouth Clippers break the huddle. They'll jog to the line of scrimmage. Nashua Cougars will employ looks like a 5-man line with rolled up players on either side. Here comes a speed sweep to the right side. Good blocking at the point of attack and a good tackle there. As two Cougars will converge. It was number 2, Joan Alonzo Bookman, and number 3, Louis Antal, as they met number 33, Chase Walters, on that right side. Walters get a good gain on first down. Second down, we'll call it a long one, maybe 1.5 yards. The huddle breaks and the Clippers come up to the line of scrimmage. So first, second, third, and fourth graders. There's one first grader here playing for Portsmouth on the team. Here comes a counter play. Nice job, and he's not going to get credit for the tackle. But 62 forced it back in, but making something out of nothing is number 32. Off to the races. This is Dylan Moore giving chase all the way to the end zone. He is not going to get him. A good effort by number 14, trying to chase the play down from the backside. That was Bentley Ramos. But he just couldn't get there. So number 32 on the touchdown. Dylan Moore, the third grader, goes the distance. And it just like that, it is 6-0 Clippers. No flags on the play. They'll try to go for 2 from the 3-yard line. And I'll tell you, doing a nice job there, turning that ball back inside was the defensive end for the Cougars. There just was no linebacker fill. And a lot of times when you put that many players on the line of scrimmage, if the running back gets that past that first line, there's not many guys left. So a wing to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback will drop back to pass, fire into the back of the end zone, and it is caught. They did not account for the whereabouts of number 12, Camden Sparks. And a nice little pitch and catch there as the quarterback tosses it into the end zone. And just like that, it is 8-0 Clippers. Are you looking to play sports in college? If yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. We create highlight videos, film sporting events, and we live stream, all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. And if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so that you can be aware whenever we schedule a live stream. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 35-yard line. They had something brewing in their first series, and fortunately they put the ball on the carpet as they got all the way down inside the Portsmouth 25-yard line, and they're still in their huddle going over the play they're going to try to execute. come out in that wishbone look. 6-man front for the Clippers with 4 backers behind it, a 6-4-1. Little dive play there. This time another face mask penalty will be coming up as number 2 on the carry was Alonzo Bookman. He got brought down by Chase Walters, but there is, I believe, a penalty, and it will be a face mask call. So that's going to tack on some extra yardage, 15 to be exact. So tack on 15 to that 5-yard run. That turns into a 20-yard play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from the Clipper. We'll call it just shy of their 45-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage there. And that quick hitter, that quick little dive play is produced for the Cougars. We'll see if they go back to it. First and 10, Nashua. They'll break the huddle. Again, a 6-man front, a 6-4-1 alignment for the Clippers. A power eye, or rather a wishbone formation for Nashua. And there's that quick dive again, the quick hitter. And once again, it is Alonzo Bookman bouncing off defenders. Finally gets wrestled down by Camden Sparks, and it looked like Graham Abood also in there, but a nice pickup on first down, 4 yards, 2nd down and 6 from the Cougar 40, or rather the Clipper 42-yard line. As mentioned, these two teams in the high school level did battle on Friday night from Portsmouth. It was a good one. 28-21 Nashua North finished on top with the help of a punt return and a kickoff return for touchdown. Special teams, an important part of the game. Got to read a block. Nice penetration there as number 51 welcomes himself. William Condasta took down the running back for the Cougars in the backfield. I believe it was 28 on the carry, if I got that one right, Taden Bong. So a loss on the play will set up a 3rd down and 9. They break the huddle, come out to the 45-yard line, set up in their wishbone. We're going to get a whistle here. And much ado about nothing. We'll start again. Handoff, left side, looking for help. Picks up a nice block around the edge, keeps his feet going, finally tackled from behind was number 12 for the Cougars, Anthony McCarthy. He was dragged down by London Goodrich from the backside. So a decent pickup there, but it's going to set up a 4th down and 6 for the Cougars from the 42-yard line. It'll give us a chance to thank our newest sponsor and welcome them to the team. We've already talked about Luke's Bar and Grill, but why not some more? They are a fantastic place that has great food. And if you're hungry for a meal that really hits the spot, they serve up juicy burgers, crispy wings, full menu of favorites made fresh every day. Pair your meal with an ice cold beer or handcrafted cocktail and enjoy it all in a warm, welcoming space. Luke's is the perfect spot to relax and connect. Stop by at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or see the menu at lukesbarandgrill.com. That's Luke's, L-U-K-S, barandgrill.com. Going to get a penalty here. Looks like we have a, they're going to call a, Legal substitution or maybe a delay of game. It could have been a delay of game call. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Clippers. EarthTech Systems is a local premier green heating and cooling technology company. Their goal is to save you time and money. They specialize in geothermal HVAC systems for your heating or cooling needs. Contact the experts at earthtechsystems.com. No install or repair project is too challenging for the experts in green HVAC technology. All right, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Clippers from their own 22-yard line. They'll come out in a wing to the right, double tight end formation, 2 backs in the backfield, another whistle. And a timeout for Nashua as it looks like they were missing a player. So the Clippers will huddle up. So that timeout, the Clippers will bring the water bottles out, and that'll give us a chance to talk about real estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email Deb, D-E-B, at thedowgroup.com. That's Deb at thedowgroup.com. Off to the left side it goes and tackled in the backfield. Nicely done. Number 4 making a great play there for the Cougars. That was Jermaine Rucker Jr. And we do have a player down in the backfield. It was the ball carrier. He is moving. Hope he's okay. Maybe just got twisted up a little bit. As both teams show sportsmanship and take a knee. It was a good play by the defense there, getting up the field. It's a loss of 3 on the play. And they'll take a look at that young man over to the right, and we will get a chance to talk about the Nashua Cougars, who they are, what they do. They're a nonprofit organization. And that's nice to see there. As we'll take a break there. That's Chase Walters, walks off under his own power. So nice to see. But the Nashua Cougars could not thrive and provide such an incredible experience for the athletes without the generosity of their sponsors. They'd like to give a huge Cougar roar to their top sponsors for the 2025 season. That would be Basco Excavation, Lopez Hardwood Floor Services, and Comcast. To all the sponsors not mentioned here, the Cougars want you to know they're very thankful for everything you do for them every year to ensure the athletes have everything that they need. All right, stack V trips look over to the right side. Quarterback under center, 1 back. Here comes some type of a reverse, breaks the first tackle, reverses field, and nice job of staying home on the backside. They give up the edge, and he is still on the move. He'll cut back against the grain. Stiff arm, still moving. 40, 30, 20, and I don't think they're going to get him. That play goes the distance. A great run there and good sportsmanship as he high-fives his opponent in the end zone. Nicely done there. Great run by number 32, Dylan Moore. And I'll tell you, they had Moore dead to rights on the right side. They missed a couple of tackles. He reversed field, came to the left side, and they had him bottled up again, and he just made a nice move, got to the sideline. And the young man may have covered about 130 yards on that run going east and west before he could turn vertical up the field. So a good individual effort there by number 32 for the Clippers, Dylan Moore, the 3rd grader, back into the end zone. 4:20 to go in the first half of this one. And a lot of times, don't give up on a broken play because they can be the play of the game. And that one there is certainly highlight reel worthy. You'll watch that one back on the highlight guy for sure. 2-point conversion coming up from the 3-yard line. Tight end wing to the right, tight end to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Ooh, a little delay back to the outside. They give it to number 22, and a good defensive effort there to stop that 2-point conversion as 12 meets 22 in the backfield. That was Anthony McCarthy meeting Graham Abood on the 2-point conversion. So we will head close to the 3-minute mark. It's 14-0 Portsmouth. Fantastic run by the Clippers. Kind of reminded us of what we saw yesterday. My broadcasting partner, Rich McDonough, and I went to Milton, Massachusetts to call the Curry College homecoming game on Northeast Sports Network. And we happened to witness NCAA history as Monty Quinn from Curry College ran for 522 yards and 7 touchdowns. That is an NCAA single-game record, all divisions. Division I, Division II, Division III. Monty Quinn now has the NCAA record, 522 yards on only 20 carries, averaged 26.1 yards a carry. Dive play up the middle. The ball is ripped out of the hands of the running back. And just like that, number 32, Dylan Moore, finds himself back into the end zone for the touchdown. So it was a quick dive play up the middle, and Moore just ran in there from his linebacker position, ripped it out of the hands of the running back, and scores a touchdown. So ball security, I'm sure something the Cougars will focus on here in the next week of practice. They'll go for the 2-point conversion, and suddenly it's 20-0 as we head inside the 2-minute 30-second mark. And at this level of football, you know, you teach the basics, you teach stance and start, ball security, just kind of learning the nuances and the rules of the game to these youngsters, and learning experience and good sportsmanship, by the way, being shown by both of these teams. So it is now a 2-point conversion try for the Clippers. They'll employ 2 tight ends with a wing to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback rolls to his left, tries to get one in there. The ball is intercepted. You cannot return a extra point for any type of score at this level or the high school level. In college and the pros you can, but not in middle school football action or high school action. That was number 14, Bentley Ramos, on a great interception. And if this was a regular play and not a 2-point conversion, he would have been off to the races. He'll get credit for the interception, but it is a dead ball play. So with 1:11 to go here, the Cougars find themselves down 20-0, but they will get possession on the 30-yard line, 35-yard line. Make sure if you have not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so you can be aware of whenever we schedule a live stream. Handoff, left side, coming up to set the edge, look like number 24 for the Clippers. And we lost a cleat there, did Alonzo Bookman. Jonah has to put his shoe back on. It's a nice play by Graham Abood. Also, London Goodrich doing a good job on the edge over there as well. 2nd down and 10, no gain on the play. And that was a broken play of the center. Never got the ball back there, so it'll be a false start for the Cougars. They'll back up 5 yards. 2nd down and 15 as we head inside the 12-second mark of the first half. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody is the man on the moving pictures. We'll see if the Cougars try to get one more play off before halftime. Trying to hurry up. 3. They do, and this is a nightmare situation as the Cougars will come away with it. That will do it for the first half. The ball gets snapped over the head of the quarterback, and so we'll head into the half. It'll be a 5-minute halftime. The Cougars find themselves down 20-0 to the Portsmouth Clippers. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. We got to pay some bills. We'll be right back with second half action right after this.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I'm in my own zone. It's beast mode time, so go hard or go home.
I'm a beast.
Yeah, I got it on my mind. See, I came here to shine, so let's get it on the grind. Step up in the building, swagger on point, right? Put your seatbelt on, cause it's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long fight, but then again, maybe not. I'm about to get it in. Yeah, I got it on my mind. Let's end this thing in regulation. I ain't thinking overtime, cause I didn't work overtime and I ain't trying to overgrind. I transform the beast mode just like
I was prime.
I can't hit the ball hard. I love this game, it's all I got. That's why I'm going all out and give it everything I got. Yeah, I give it all I got. As if it was my only shot. I play the game to win to the end until I pass out with you.
Meet Bouvier Prepare, your game changer in college athletics recruitment. We cut through the chaos, focusing on superb communication and top-notch organization. One-on-one attention, tailored strategies, and a winning game plan for emails, calls, camps, visits, and offer closings. Be prepared. Your limitless future starts now with Bouvier Prepare.
Hi, this is Deb Cody with the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal and Lakes and Mountains Realty. I have a passion for helping people, and I love to help people with their real estate goals, whether it's buying, selling, or investing. I'm licensed in New Hampshire, Massachusetts, and Maine, and work with an incredible team, the Dow Group, which has been the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire for the past several years. Collectively, the team has sold over $1 billion worth of real estate in the past 20 years. If you're curious to know what the local market is like in your area, feel free to reach out via my website, deb.thedowgroup.com, and let's get connected.
Are you looking to play sports in college? Almost every college recruiting website recommends having a highlight video as one of the top 3 crucial recruiting tools. In fact, 93% of college coaches we surveyed said they watch a recruit's highlight video as part of their player assessments. Our sole purpose is to make you look good. Our highlight videos include an athlete bio and accolade page, stop motion, and player highlight. The video is not done until you are completely satisfied and say it's done. We also upload to YouTube or whatever recruiting platform you use. The highlight guy can also film your high school or club games to capture you in action, resulting in amazing footage that you can use to help create your highlight video. We have the expertise to help you get recruited. Check out our website at thehighlightguy.com or contact Steve at thehighlightguy.com to get started on your path to playing sports in college.
Welcome back to Stellos Stadium here in the Gate City of Nashua, New Hampshire. You're watching on the Highlight Guy, Jason Roby and Steve Cody, bringing you the second of 6 games here this afternoon. And we are in after halftime of our first game. That is a backwards pass. It's live. His knees are down. They were setting up the hitch and pitch. Love the play call. They were going to throw the ball out and then hand it off to another player coming back into the play. We call that the hitch and pitch. It's a great play. Unfortunately for Portsmouth, their knees were down, but I love the play call to start the second half. And it is a 20-0 advantage for the Portsmouth Clippers. The second, as we said, of 6 games that we're calling for you here today. It is the Portsmouth Youth Varsity against the Nashua Cougars Youth Varsity. I want to thank you all for joining us here. It's still morning, but we'll be here long into the evening hours. Handoff outside. They lost the edge, trying to reel in number 32, and he's having himself a day. He keeps the ball in bounds. Got one man to beat down the sideline, and he does just that. No flags on the play. Number 32 for Portsmouth, Dylan Moore, having himself a video game-like day here. And the thing is, the Cougars are in pretty good position early on, but Moore just makes them pay. And we talked about, Steve Cody and I were talking at halftime about the young man from Curry College who set an NCAA record yesterday, 522 yards on just 20 carries. That's a 26.1 yards per carry clip. And Dylan Moore doing his best impression of Monty Quinn, the young man from Curry College. And we called that game yesterday. And myself and Rich McDonough had a chance to witness NCAA history. Pretty good stuff if you get a chance to look it up. Monty Quinn from Curry College. But that was a fantastic run by Dylan Moore. So the Clippers have a chance to get a 2-point conversion here, opportunity to go up 28-0. Back to pass in the end zone. Man's there. What a great effort in the end zone defensively to break that pass up. Going up with the long arm extending was Jonah Alonso Bookman. If not for the long outstretched arms of Bookman, that would have been a 2-point conversion for sure. So the Portsmouth coach, and very nicely done as the Portsmouth player and the Portsmouth coach come over. Look at them congratulate Bookman. Nice sportsmanship being shown there by the Clippers and their coaching staffs, and that's what you like to see. You know, football is an emotional game, and but don't let the emotions get in the way of sportsmanship. Nicely done there by the Clippers, and a great defensive play by the Cougars' Jonah Alonso Bookman. Okay, 1st and 10 for Nashua from their own 35-yard line. The clock will continue to roll here inside of 11:30 to play in the third quarter. Cougars getting ready to run a play, and we'll talk about Bouvier Prepare. They provide comprehensive college recruiting consulting services for student athletes and their families. If you're looking for guidance in the process for lacrosse, field hockey, soccer, and volleyball at the collegiate level, Bouvier Prepare can provide a personalized plan for success. Contact them at bouvierprepare@gmail.com or call 603-465-1102. Handoff off to the right side, and changing directions was number 28 for the Nashua Cougars, Taden Bong. He got wrapped up in the backfield. Looked like number 51 was getting up off the bottom of the pile. That was William Condasta. So loss of a yard on the play. We can go through both rosters of these teams. First for Portsmouth, they have Graham Abood, William Cogdill, William Condasta, Michael Curtis, Ryland Farmer, Griffin Faulkner, Nicholas Helfrich, Thatcher Hofstra, Luke Maxwell, Jack McLean, Dylan Moore, Sawyer Walensky, Camden Sparks, London Goodrich, Jackson Pycook, Chase Walters, and Colton Couturier. And I believe Jackson is Pietsu, if I made sure I'm saying that correctly. All right, overload to the left side. They're going to try that area, and breaking the first tackle, still on his feet. 2 nice spin moves. Well done by Jonah Alonso Bookman. He'll finally get wrestled down to the ground by Sawyer Walensky and Chase Walters, but not before another Nashua Cougar first down. And let's meet the Cougars. Jonah Alonso Bookman, Louis Antal, Levi Avalos, Taden Bong, Jacob Brower, Jondell Garcia, Tegan Kelly, Mason Lamontagne, Austin Lehman, Anthony McCarthy, Dimitri Panteliakis, Bentley Ramos, Orion Roberts, Nikolai Rodriguez-Perez, Logan Roy, Jermaine Rucker Jr., Preston Smith, Nicholas Torres, and Jawan Xavier. You didn't think I'd get them all in, did you, Steve? Same formation, overload to the left side. Quarterback takes the direct snap, and he'll run straight ahead into the teeth of that Portsmouth defense, and we'll get a little rugby scrum, pickup of maybe 2 on the play. So the irresistible force meets the immovable object. That was my Hulk Hogan Andre the Giant reference from WrestleMania 3, a la Gorilla Monsoon, for those of you WWE fans out there. Don't lie, you know there's some. You'll be watching Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. 2nd down and 8. Back to that wishbone formation. Back to pass, throwing it up in the air. A man is there, almost intercepted Ball was intended for number 28 for the Cougars. That was Taden Bong, but nearly intercepted by number 10, Jack McLean. That ball hung up there for quite a while. I think it was dropped from the Nakatomi Tower. That is my diehard reference, Steve, because Jack McLean almost intercepted the ball of the John McLean, right? You get where I'm going with that? Okay. There you go. Not sure how many people know the diehard reference, but we try to work that stuff in. You got to work in some stuff here when you're here for 6 football games on a Sunday afternoon. Wishbone formation, 6-man front, 6-4-1 employed by the Portsmouth Clippers. Little dive play, up the middle it goes, and still running. They're trying to rip the ball out of the hands. Did they do it? He's going to say, I think they're going to say he was down, but McLean was trying to rip the ball out of Jonah Alonso Bookman's hands. And they're going to say, nope, he was down. You'll watch that one back on the highlight guy and make your own opinion, your own judgment on that. But you're not wearing the white hat, so it doesn't matter what you think. First down and 10 for the Cougars on the 42-yard line of the Clippers. You know what a clipper is, don't you, Steve? It's a ship, that's right. First and 10 from the wishbone. Little outside run play. Good blocking at the point of attack. Keeping his feet going is Alonzo Bookman. He runs to the outside. Will finally be caught from the backside by London Goodrich. But a nice first down carry there by Jonah Alonso Bookman, picking up some interference from his line mates and good blocking at the point of attack. The Nashua Cougars program is thriving in their 3rd year, and they're looking forward to seeing where next season brings them. They have the hardest working group of coaches who dedicate their time to developing athletes' football skills and teaching them life lessons that they will carry with them for the rest of their lives. If you would like to become one of those coaches, please contact them at NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. Little dive play up the gut. It goes again. A little rugby scrum and good wedge blocking straight ahead. Going to get another first down for the Cougars as a good carry there by number 3 for Nashua. That was Louis Antal. And if you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button so you can be aware of whenever we schedule a live stream. The heat's working in here, Steve. I can feel it. All right, they'll line up again in that wishbone. Straight ahead, give. Nice job of just powering forward and all the way down to the 23-yard line. Good wedge blocking, good power running by number 28 following his blocking. That was Taden Bong again, but his interior line doing a great job of getting a push up front. When you step into Luke's Bar and Grill, you're stepping into more than just a restaurant. It's a family-owned and operated spot that's been serving the community since 2019. Their motto is simple: never forget where you came from. With a commitment to good food, great service, and giving back, Luke's is where neighbors become friends. Visit them today at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or online at lukesbarandgrill.com. Same play, up the gut it goes, and once again running untouched for about a first down yardage is Jonah Alonso Bookman, and the Cougars have something going here. So what you're seeing is the easty-westy stuff that they were running in the early going on the outside. They just didn't have the ability to get to that edge, and Portsmouth did a great job of setting that edge, and they said, okay, well, what do we have in our repertoire that may yield some positive yardage? And they're going straight ahead, and they did show the ability to do that early in the game. They went away from it And now they are revisiting it. We'll see what Portsmouth does defensively to try and stop this straight-ahead running game of the Cougars. This time they'll bounce around to the outside. Oh, nice job of cutting. Gets a nice block on the perimeter. And that is number 4 on the carry. He will hit the ground. He'll getting up slowly. It was a good tackle. The point of attack there, it was Jonah Alonso Bookman setting up the blocks. Jermaine Rucker Jr. was out there blocking for him, and a good tackle employed by number 32, Dylan Moore. So they'll check that as they check on Alonso Bookman over and off to the side. Hope he's going to be okay. EarthTech Systems is a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. All right, both teams are taking a timeout here as they check on Jonah Alonso Bookman, and he comes off under his own power. So that is good to see. It was a good, tough run by Jonah as he went off to the left side, and he set up his block nicely. He had a good block on the perimeter set up by Jermaine Rucker Jr., and nice to see him hustle off. He'll have to come out for a play, and looks like he's going to be just fine. Nice to see. So a good pickup on first down. Picked up almost 5 yards on the play. We'll call it 4. Second down and 6, and Nashua threatening here. They are inside the 10 all the way down to about the 8-yard line. Clippers going to have to employ their goal line defense here if they want to keep the shutout. Back into the wishbone. Go the Cougars. Double tight end set. Handoff right up the gut. And that will pick up a nice chunk of yardage as Taden Bong goes straight ahead into the teeth of that Portsmouth defense. The line to gain is about we'll call it the 3-yard line. They got down to about the 5, so that's going to set up a big third down, and we'll call it 2.5. Jonah Alonso Bookman is back into the game, so had to just take the 1 down off. Third down, you can see the sticks there on the highlight guy high-def camera. Third down, we'll call it 3. Back into the wishbone. Handoff, Alonso Bookman, quick cut to the left, pushing forward, and going to get wrestled down inside the 2-yard line, almost down to the 1. It's going to be a 1st and goal for the Cougars. Let's see where they set that ball up. We do have an injury timeout. Looks like number 88, Nicholas Helfrich, is down on the turf, and they'll check him. Hope Nicholas is doing okay. EarthTech Systems is a premier provider of heat pump technology with a strong specialization in geothermal HVAC systems. By championing energy efficiency and sustainability, their innovative solutions not only prioritize environmental benefits, but also help customers save significantly on energy costs. Whether you're considering a new heat pump system or need repairs, their skilled team is ready to handle even the most complex projects. Learn more about their cutting-edge designs and unmatched expertise at earthtechsystems.com. That is earthtech, T-E-C-H, systems.com. They'll run the clock. We will head inside of 48 seconds. We'll see if the Cougars can get into the end zone here in the third quarter. McCarthy under center, barking signals. Here comes the snap. Here comes the handoff. And into the end zone goes Jonah Alonso Bookman. And the Cougars employing a power run game right up the middle. And they are on the scoreboard with 21 seconds to go. This one will go inside of 20 seconds, but I think they will run the the clock is running, but I think they will run the 2-point conversion because it's an untimed down from the 3-yard line. I don't think they will switch sides because it is actually a dead ball play. We'll see. And would you look at that? I'm correct. All right. Untimed down for the 2-point conversion here at the end of the third quarter. It is 26-6. They'll run the exact same play, and is he in? They're going to say he was down, I believe. So it's 26-6. We'll head to the fourth quarter. You are watching live on the Highlight Guy. Are you looking to play sports in college? If the answer is yes, then let the Highlight Guy help you get noticed and recruited. What does the Highlight Guy do? They create highlight videos, they film sporting events, and like today, we live stream. We are a jack of all trades, Steve Cody. It's all with the goal of helping athletes get noticed by college coaches. With the Highlight Guy, you are the star, so let us help you. Go to thehighlightguy.com or email steve@thehighlightguy.com to get started. And the Nashua Cougars Board of Directors is a group of people who came together for one purpose, to create the best possible opportunities for every youth football player in North Nashua. They provide scholarships, transportation, and they go above and beyond on a daily basis for all of their athletes. They are all one big happy Cougar family. If you're interested in joining the Nashua Cougars Board of Directors, go to NashuaCougars.net. That's NashuaCougars.net. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, Deb Cody from the Dow Group at Keller Williams Coastal is a luxury realtor. She's licensed in Maine, New Hampshire, and Massachusetts and can assist you with your real estate goals. The Dow Group is the #1 real estate team in New Hampshire. Contact Deb at 603-945-2763 or email deb@thedowgroup.com. That's deb@thedowgroup.com. We just want to send a message out there. We just got a new subscriber, so we thank you for watching and subscribing to the Highlight Guy. That ball is thrown up into a sea of humanity. It was intended for number 22, Graham Abood, broken up on the play by number 12, Anthony McCarthy. So great start to the fourth quarter. Action-filled. We want to thank our newest subscriber to the Highlight Guy. Welcome to the Highlight Guy family. We are all one big happy Highlight Guy family here, and we're happy to have you join us on a beautiful Sunday morning, and we'll be here all day with you. We have 4 more games after this one. Second down and 10 for Portsmouth from their own 35-yard line. Wing is to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. Toss sweep to the left-hand side, trying to get the edge and breaks 1 tackle, and he's off to the races again as Dylan Moore finally knocked out of bounds. Number 2 for the Cougars, Jonah Alonzo Bookman, but not before ripping off another lengthy run down the left sideline. He is having himself a day. Is Dylan Moore. 13:15 to go here, 26-6. Want to let all of our subscribers know that the Highlight Guy also, we'll be doing a lot of playoff football action here for you for the NFHS network. We will also be calling a lot of high school basketball action for you here this winter, including the Londonderry Bedford Invitational Tournament that features some of the best girl high school basketball programs in New England. Here comes a counter. Ball hits the turf. Still on the ground. Who came up with it? It looks like Nashua. So the Cougars come away. They tried running a little counter crisscross. And are they going to say? And we have an injury on the field, and you hate to see that. It looks like number 33, Chase Walters, is down. So they'll check on him, and I think they're going to, and he's up on his own, gingerly walking. They're going to say it's second down, so apparently the Clippers came away with the fumble recovery. They were able to keep possession. So there is some discussion as to how this one will go down. So second down and 10. It looked like there were a bunch of excited Cougar players down there at the end of that one, including the coaching staff. Thought there was a fumble on the play recovered by Nashua, but upon further review, Cougars came away with it. Second down and 10 now from the Nashua 40. And that would have been a big play for Nashua to get possession and try to make something happen. Get this game a little closer. As it is, here comes an isolation play. Number 22 off to the races, and I don't know if they're going to get him. Too much speed. Goes Graham Abood, and he is in for the Portsmouth Clipper touchdown. I think we have another injury on the field. They'll check that. He's up, and he looks to be okay. Walking gingerly off the field is number 15 for the Nashua Cougars. That was Ryan Roberts. And Roberts had a couple of nice runs there earlier in the game from his fullback spot. And he's walking gingerly off with the help of a medical professional, so we'll head back down the field and get ready for the two-point conversion. Hope Orion is okay. Looks like he's going to be all right. Ball will be spotted at the 3-yard line after that touchdown run. Clippers hustling up to the line of scrimmage, so they answer the Cougars touchdown with a touchdown of their own. Motion coming across the field. They'll fake the speed sweep, and they have the edge, and heading for the pylon in the corner on the left side is number 10, Jack McLean. And he is in for the two-point conversion. That'll make it a 32-6 Clipper advantage with about 9 minutes to play in this one. I want to thank you all for watching us here on the Highlight Guide today. Jason Roby calling the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cougars from their own 35-yard line. EarthTech Systems is a local premier green heating and cooling technology company. Their goal is to save you time and money. We all like that. They specialize in geothermal HVAC systems for your heating or cooling needs. Contact the experts at earthtechsystems.com. No install or repair project is too challenging for the experts in green HVAC technology. That is EarthTech Systems, earthtechsystems.com. All right, the Cougars in the huddle now, trying to get something going here inside of 8 minutes to play in this one. And they'll head back to that wishbone formation. Had a lot of success the last time they were in it. Not sure there's enough time to come back, but they will go right up the gut. That is number 3 on the quick dive play, Louis Antal. And he will get met by a host of Clippers. Also in there for the Clippers was number 44, Jackson Pietsu. Pickup of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8. Nice cut up the field, keeping his feet going. Nice tackle. It was 12 on 2. Jonah Alonso Bookman had a nice initial cut there, and Camden Sparks put it into that run after a 2-yard gain. So we're going to be looking at a 3rd down and 6. As we headed towards the 6.5-minute mark. Cougars break the huddle, jog up to the line. And at this level of football, the numbers do not matter. Usually, once you get to high school, you have to wear certain numbers for certain positions, but at this level, you do not. Handoff, bouncing to the outside, and that play, ball hits the carpet. It was stripped. Portsmouth saying they have it. We'll see what the call is from the man in the white hat. He'll make the final decision. And coming up out of the pile with it was number 32, Dylan Moore. So for all intents and purposes, yeah, it is a Portsmouth ball. And that young man, Dylan Moore, has been everywhere today. Wouldn't be surprised if he was actually making the hot dogs down on the concourse in between games here. He has been all of that and a bag of chips today for this Clipper team. Just Johnny on the spot. A good young football player. I'm sure Portsmouth High School will be happy when he hits the 9th grade. 1st and 10 for the Clippers from the Nashua 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle and run up to the line of scrimmage. The Cougars set up in their, looks to be almost an 8-man front at this point. Yeah, they had one too many players. I counted 12, and sure enough, one player will run off. No illegal substitution play called, so double tight end. Dropping back to pass, firing down the field. The play was blown dead, and we'll see what the call is. Neutral zone infraction on the defense. So fortunate there. An interesting play call going to the friendly skies inside of 5 minutes. Portsmouth taking a shot down the middle of the field. And to take a chance to work on that passing game. .450 to go in this one. Our 3rd game will be coming up shortly after, at the conclusion of this game. We'll see if the Clippers go back to the same thing. They're going to employ a V-trips look out to the right side, one back behind the QB. And off to the races again is number 32, and I don't think they're going to get him. Dylan Moore in the end zone again. And you know, you'll watch that one back on the highlight guy. The Cougars were actually in pretty good position. They just couldn't make the tackle. They had 3 players there. And just had a hard time getting Dylan Moore to the ground, and something tells me a lot of teams that play Portsmouth have a hard time getting that young man on the ground. So they'll line up for the 2-point conversion. And they are up 40-6. They'll break the huddle, run up to the line of scrimmage. Motion. They fake the speed sweep, but they swing the pass out to the left side. It is incomplete. So they fake the speed sweep and then throw it back to the man that went in motion. 2-point conversion, no good. Clock continues to run here in the 4th quarter. Bring the family, bring your friends. Everyone feels at home at Luke's Bar and Grill. Enjoy live music 3 nights a week, trivia and music bingo as well, and pop-up events for the whole family that makes every visit something special. Whether you're there to relax, laugh, or celebrate, Luke's is the perfect spot to connect and unwind. From the first bite to the last laugh, Luke's makes every visit memorable. Come join the fun at 142 Lowell Road in Hudson, New Hampshire, or plan your visit at lukesbarandgrill.com. Luks barandgrill.com. All right, 2 minutes, inside of 2 minutes to play here. Cougars set up shop, 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll face the 6-4-1 defense of Portsmouth. They'll run that dive play, and crashing again off the edge was number 24, London Goodrich. He'll tackle Jonah Alonso Bookman. Nice 3-yard gain on 1st down for the Cougars. 1:15 to play in the game. We'll go back to the same play again, and again Alonso Bookman charges straight ahead. He'll pick up about 3 more. That's going to set up a 3rd down. We'll call it 4. This could very well be the last play of the game. Quarterback back to pass, and he is going to get sacked on the play. That was number 24, London Goodrich, making acquaintances with the quarterback, number 12, Anthony McCarthy. And we are inside of 15 seconds to go in this one. So the Cougars will not run a final play. They will run to the 50 to get the post-game handshake, showing good sportsmanship for both teams. Portsmouth will also do the same. This one just went final, 40-6 in favor of the Clippers. Some good football play there in the middle of the game, and there was some nice offensive movement for the Cougars and some great play by the Clippers. And both of these teams will show good sportsmanship as they get the post-game handshake at the 50, and a very important thing, especially in today's climate, for both of these teams to do the right thing, shake hands. Remember, folks, people are always listening. They are always watching. The kids are going to follow our lead, so let's always make sure we try to do the right thing, say the right thing, and be positive, folks, when it comes towards to our youth, because they will emulate and do what we do. So this one just went final. I want to thank you all for watching here on The Highlight Guy. Jason Roby calling all the action for you. Steve Cody, the man on the moving pictures. We're going to pay some bills. We'll be right back with game number 3 of the day. I want to thank you all for watching us here on The Highlight Guy. We'll be right back after these messages.